Alrighty, South Florida, we're going to take a look now at this accident. Take a look at all those flashing lights. Lots of emergency vehicles here. This is because of an accident on Pines Boulevard. So right now there is a closure here because of this accident. So if this is part of your commute, definitely take a look at your screen right now. You can see several emergency personnel out there working this scene. Let's take you to your map so I can show you a closer look. Right here is where that accident is happening. It doesn't look too busy on your maps, but it is closed at Pines Boulevard going westbound at 96th Avenue. So you can see there all lanes are blocked here. How to get around this, you're likely being detoured by police officers. Just give yourself a little extra time if this is part of your commute. Again, it's going westbound on Pines Boulevard. Let's take you to an area we're seeing some slight delays here. 95 going southbound at 79th Street. This is Northwest 79th Street. So things moving slowly, but not too bad just yet. 95 going southbound, always causing you some serious delays in the morning. You can always take 441 if you'd like to avoid it altogether. Be safe out there.
At the end of the week here.
No, Julie, I came back and I realized not much has changed in terms of the weather.
No, we missed you, but I know you didn't miss this.
I missed you, not the rain, Julie.
We did. We missed you so much, Alex. It's so great to have you back. I wish I could have brought you back with the sunshine. I wish you could have brought your weather where you were at back here to South Florida, but unfortunately, this is the reality. We are saturated and we've got these showers and storms thanks to that moisture content rolling in off that breeze. And boy, our Hollywood Beach Camp showed it perfectly. We've got those downpours across our coastline. Right now, some showers just by Oakland Park, Port Everglades into Hollywood Beach, Dania Beach. It's where we're seeing the heaviest concentration of the showers. 441 into Pembroke Pines, all the way in towards Aventura. As this shower is headed southward on I-95, those roads are going to be soaked, so please drive carefully. We will see some showers right now moving in towards Opa-locka. Now, this is different compared to the past couple days where the storms have held off till this afternoon. This morning, we're dealing with it for the kids as they're headed to the bus stop. And as you're getting them there, we have some showers by Key Largo, by the middle and the lower Keys as well. Widening the view, we are showing you another shot from our live tower cam. This is Fort Lauderdale. It's dreary and gloomy. As we get through this first round of rain, we have another round expected just after the 3 o'clock hour till about 9 o'clock tonight. So keep that rain gear handy. You're going to need it for much of the day as these showers will continue to roll in. Our highest rain chances after lunchtime as you're picking those kids up from school and getting your outdoor activities done. Just be alert and aware we will be under that level 1 flood threat again today. All right, let's go to the tropics. Fire advisory on Gabrielle. The winds are at 50 miles per hour. Again, the center of circulation is here, even though all the thunderstorm activity is so displaced from the center as it's moving west-northwest at 15 miles per hour. The good news is, again, the forecast cone has pushed more east of Bermuda, and we are watching one more area off the coast of Africa. We will bring in meteorologist John Gerard for more on this coming up in just a bit.
Alrighty, thank you, Julie. South Florida still taking a live look right here at Pines Boulevard. My friends in the Pembroke Pines area, you do have this accident very active right here. You can see that these roads are closed for you and police officers are detouring you, so you're having to get around this right here. This has been active for quite some time and it will likely continue to be active. If this is part of your regular commute, then definitely give yourself a little extra time. I am going to take you closer on your maps to that accident. You can see that purple right there. It's Pines Boulevard going westbound at 96th Avenue. All your lanes are blocked in that area. They are detouring you as you just saw those police officers on scene. Let's take you to something else causing you some delays here. This right here is an accident on the MacArthur Causeway going westbound at Fountain Street. So it's right by Palm Island. The center lane is blocked. Very annoying for your morning commute if you are heading off the beach. You can always take the Julia Tuttle. That's always a good option. You can see your westbound lanes look good there. You can also take the Venetian, which is my favorite because it's such a pretty drive. Let's take you over to some drive times here. The Palmetto Expressway going southbound for those of you who take this. Northwest 154th Street to the Dolphin will take you 41 minutes. Quite some time there. I-75 to the Dolphin 43. Time keeps going up. Things are getting busy out there. Have some patience.
We got to get to this.
A rainy repeat, South Florida, and keep your rain gear handy. As we're seeing those cloudy skies out there, very overcast conditions. We've got a blanket of cloud cover in place and temperatures are reflecting. It actually feels really nice. 75 Fort Lauderdale, 76 rain-cooled degrees in Key West. We do have the 80s in Miami. You can see a little lighter skies here from our Mount Sinai Medical Center camera, but very dark skies in Pembroke Park, and that's basically where we've been seeing a lot of the shower and thunderstorm activity has been over parts of Broward County. Dew points are in the low to mid 70s, so it doesn't feel terrible out there. But look, our winds are variable. We have some winds moving in from the northeast, some from the north, some from the west, northwest, some from the south. That's all because we are under this unsettled weather pattern, and the showers are moving in at the surface, but we have the upper level steering component keeping the storms hugging our coastline. As for feels like temperatures, we're in the mid 80s in Miami. We do have feels like temperatures in the 70s in Key West with that rain. So as you can see, the showers are lifting from the southeast to the north and moving west, and that's why we're seeing these downpours. Deerfield Beach getting soaked along our coastline all the way down towards Port Everglades into I-95, A1A, US 1, even parts of the Turnpike now getting soaked from Griffin all the way to the beach, Dania Beach, Sheridan, Hollywood, Hollywood Beach, Hallandale Beach Boulevard getting soaked. Miramar, you're seeing those showers. Miami Gardens seeing those showers. Aventura showers all the way down. Now we have a shield of showers all the way down to downtown Miami, into Brickell, 5th Street, Key Biscayne, Coral Gables as well. And as we go to the Keys, it looks as though we're seeing a little break for parts of the lower Keys, but more rain over the middle and the upper Keys. And really, that's our setup today. We're not going to see much changing in the forecast, so make sure you do have the rain gear handy. We will finally see a change in the forecast going into the weekend as our rain chances start to taper off. While we're dealing with the downpours, let's check with meteorologist John Gerard, see what's going on in the tropics.
Hey, thanks a lot, Julie. Yeah, the 7th named storm, Gabrielle.
Alrighty, John, South Florida, shifting gears. Let's take a look at your roads. I'm bringing you another live look here at this accident on Pines Boulevard. Still closed. Police still detouring you, and you cannot move in this area. You're still seeing, oh, there's a wider view. This is a live look right now, but it is still very active. So let's take you to your maps right now. This right here is where that accident is. You see that purple? It's Pines Boulevard going westbound at 96th Avenue. All your lanes are blocked. If you're going to take this as part of your commute, definitely give yourself a little extra time. Right here we have another accident for you. This just popped up. I-95 going southbound at Ives Dairy Road. Look at all of that red. This is no fun to sit in. Speeds coming in as slowly as 13 miles per hour. You have 2 center lanes blocked on 95 going southbound. That is just no fun to sit in. Take 441 if you'd like to avoid this. There's also a lot of rain in the area. Roads are wet. Things are dangerous out there, South Florida. Be careful as you head out the door. Another area, we have another accident here. This is on the MacArthur Causeway going westbound. It's at near Palm Island, so at Fountain Street. You can see that small pocket of red right there. The good news is it's not causing you any major delays here, but you can always take the Julia Tuttle to get off of Miami Beach if you'd like to avoid it altogether and you want to move a little bit more swiftly. That's definitely a better option for you, but if you don't mind waiting just a bit, you can see it's a small pocket of red. You can also take the Venetian if you'd like to. This right here, some drive times for my friends who take the Palmetto going southbound in these areas. Northwest 154th Street to the Dolphin will take you 48 minutes. Quite a bit of time there. I-75 to the Dolphin, 49. Be safe. Buckle up.
See the darker shades on my radar? That is heavy rain coming down. This is the type of rain you don't want to be driving in, but unfortunately we've got a shield of it from downtown Miami on I-95 all the way to US 1 to Coral Gables. Lejeune Road getting soaked, Virginia Key soaked. I know when we toss to Annaliese, she'll be showing you some of these tower cameras you probably couldn't even see out of for the traffic. As we go down, we've got more of that rain over Key Biscayne, over parts of the upper Keys too, Key Largo into Isla Mirada. Down by Key West, we're finally starting to dry out. As you can see, cloudy and dreary, temperatures reflecting the rain-cooled degrees. But again, it's humid out there. The moisture content is in place. You're feeling it and you're seeing it in the way of the downpours. So keep the rain gear handy today. We'll have rounds of rain continuing from time to time into our forecast. Highest rain chances, believe it or not, actually not until this afternoon. So you think this morning's bad, it's going to get progressively worse as our real rain chances are going to provide for the flooding threat of a level 1 out of 4 yet again today. Let's go to the tropics. Gabrielle over the central Atlantic has winds of 50 miles per hour moving west-northwest at 15. Again, the system is expected to supposedly strengthen as we go into the next couple days to a Category 1 hurricane, but stay just east of Bermuda. And then we have another area just off the coast of Africa. More on all this coming up.
Alrighty, thank you to our queen of weather. 8:02 on Thursday morning. It is wet out there, South Florida. Keep that in mind as you head out the door this morning. Things are pretty unsafe on your roads, and there's a lot of accidents to prove it, so keep that in mind. Your roads are wet. Right here, this is a live look at I-95 near Ives Dairy Road. You can see this accident is just starting to clear. This was blocking 2 of your center lanes. There's still some emergency vehicles out there and personnel working on this right here. They've also moved to your right shoulder. You can see that it's starting to clear, so that's good news. But it was causing you some major delays. Take a look at all of that red right there. But fortunately, you're starting to see some orange. Again, you had 2 center lanes blocked at Ives Dairy Road going southbound on 95, but things are starting to clear. If you'd like to avoid this altogether, you can take 441 always if you're headed southbound on 95. Another area, we have another accident here, MacArthur Causeway going westbound. You've got lots of rain here as well as they work to clean this up. This is near Palm Island at Fountain Street. The center lane is still blocked. You can see right here all of that orange proving that as you get off Miami Beach. If you are getting off the beach and you'd like to avoid this, take a look at the Julia Tuttle. Things are moving smoothly there. The Venetian Causeway, always a good option for you as well. Let's take you to another accident here. This one's still closed. This is on Pines Boulevard going westbound at 96th Avenue. You do have all lanes closed here. You see that little bit of purple. You do have police officers on scene here working to get this cleaned up and detouring you to get all around it. So lots of accidents on your road, South Florida. Definitely keep that in mind as you head out the door. Things are not looking good out there. 595 going eastbound. I-75 to US 1 will take you 19 minutes. University Drive to US 1 will take you 10. Buckle up, put some good music on. Be wary of those storms.
Brady, let's get to our rainy forecast, shall we?
Yes, I need to know what it's going to look like today, Julie. People want to walk their dogs, go for an outside run, but plans have been changed.
Yeah. When we look at this, and I'm telling you, we've got an 80% chance of showers in the forecast today. Listen, you could dodge the showers, but I wouldn't put an emphasis of saying, you know what, at 12 o'clock, no matter what, I'm going to go outside. Because if you do, you're going to need a poncho. You're going to need to, if you do want to run, I mean, it may be beneficial. It's not so hot as temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s. But overall, taking the pets out there, just be alert and aware that the storms are around, especially right now. And then we'll have another round as we go into the afternoon hours. You can see the rainfall has basically swallowed our buildings from our Mount Sinai Medical Center camera. That's how wet things are out there. Showers and storms will continue in the forecast. We've got rounds of rain expected, so it's not all going to come at one time. That's why I say when Alexis wants to know when she wants to go for a run, she better be alert because later today we'll have another round with you in those storm coverage. Make sure you have your Weather Authority app too. That always helps. Dew points are in the low to mid 70s, so it doesn't feel terrible out there. It actually feels nice, rain cooled degrees, but you can't really do anything unless you have a poncho or the rain gear because you're getting soaked. 76 rain cool degrees, Fort Lauderdale, 78 in Key West. The line of storms has lifted from the south to the north and now affecting much of Broward County and Miami-Dade from the coast, A1A US 1 Deerfield Beach, all the way to Parkland, moving in towards parts of North Lauderdale, in towards Lauderdale Lakes, Oakland Park, Sunrise, and towards 595, going towards parts of Griffin Road. As we continue south, the shield of storms continues into Aventura, and then it becomes heavy rain and some gusty winds reported here. I saw a lot of lightning just moments ago on my Doppler radar from downtown Miami, 79th Street Causeway, all the way south into Coral Gables, into Kendall, into Key Biscayne, 5th Street, all the way in towards parts of Homestead and in towards Key Largo. So the storms will continue to roll in from time to time. And we will see that threat for some flooding for us here in South Florida. We're under that level 1 flood threat again today. The moisture content is just enhanced with our winds moving in from the south towards the north. And our in-house model does pull that chance of storms starting again, going into 2, 3, 4 o'clock, and then one more round possibly this evening. So we'll wait and see. Those rain bands will start to roll in from time to time. Again, there will be breaks, but not enough of a break to bring us any type of flooding subsidence to where it's going to subside. And we do see that next round within an hour or two, according to my models. So just keep that rain gear handy. Level 1 flood threat today, tomorrow, and then the rain chances do go down by tomorrow night into the weekend. Unfortunately, though, today, lightning, flooding, damaging winds, a big problem as we have that moisture content in place. But I'm telling you, our moisture tracker is showing that drier air moving in by Saturday and into Sunday. So I think the weekend's going to be pretty good, just like what we had last weekend with that drier air in place. Not today, though, so not a good day to head to the beach or do some boating. We have a moderate chop on the bay with a moderate risk of occurrence for beachgoers. Small craft caution for you boaters. As we go to the 7-day forecast, rain gear today, and then I'm happy to tell you, while we will still see a chance of showers, the rainfall coverage will not be as widespread as we go into Friday and the weekend.
Alrighty, South Florida, shifting gears, taking a look at your roads right now. We do have a live look for you at I-95. You can see your north and southbound lanes here. All of this backup here in those southbound lanes. Things moving really slowly out there. It's because you have an accident. So let's take you to your map so you can see what that looks like. This right here, all of that red is what you were just taking a live look at. It's at Hollandale Beach Boulevard. You do have a right lane blocked. Very annoying for your morning commute. Speeds here coming in as slowly as 14 miles per hour. Avoid it. Take US 441, take US 1, anything but this, right? If you want to sit in it and you have patience, put some good music on. Something else I need to point out to you, we've been talking about this accident for you. This is Pines Boulevard, right? This is going westbound at 96th Avenue. All the lanes are blocked there. You see that little bit of purple right there? Officers are on the street detouring you to get around this. If it is part of your commute, definitely give yourself a little extra time. Something else I need to point out to you, still active here. Lots of rain in this area too. MacArthur Causeway going westbound at Fountain Street near Palm Island. You can see that yellow right there. That is where that accident is. If you are heading off the beach, the Julia Tuttle also looking pretty congested. I would just avoid both and take the Venetian if you can. And also something to consider here is it's starting to clear up, right? So that's good news if you're heading off the beach. Let's take a look here. 595 Broward County. This is for you going eastbound. I-75 to US 1 will take you 21 minutes. University Drive to US 1 will take you 12. Alex.
Okay, this evening
Today we didn't have any sunshine. Our highs were only in the mid 80s, and that was thanks to the cloud cover and the showers. And we're going to do it again today. You can see the line of storms coming on shore. This is really affecting your morning commute. Our roads are soaked on I-95, A1A, US 1, starting all the way up in Fort Lauderdale and Broward County, all the way towards West Palm Beach. So right at the county line, we've got storms stretching all the way south into 441, 595, I-95, Port Everglades, Fort Lauderdale. Sunrise starting to tap into some of those showers. The Sawgrass Expressway. And as we continue further south, all the way into Aventura, North Miami, Opelika, Northwest 27th Avenue, Miami Shores. Really the heaviest round of rain right now is right over 79th Street Causeway, all the way south into Wynwood, into downtown Miami, Alton Road getting soaked, 5th Street getting soaked. We've just got these showers continuing, and this line of storms continues towards Kendall into Pinecrest, Key Biscayne, and for the Upper Keys. So these storms will continue to linger. The worst part this morning, and then we'll have another round of these showers and storms by the afternoon. So it's going to continue to keep us cloudy and dreary. Temperatures are reflecting that. We're only in the mid to upper 70s. So we get through this first round. We have another round moving in just after lunchtime. It starts at the Keys and then moves into Broward and Miami-Dade just around the afternoon car line time into the evening hours. As for rain chances, you heard me mention going into the afternoon, we'll see our highest rain chances. I think we'll stay mostly cloudy. All of this rain's providing for that flood threat for us. Level 1 flood threat out of 4. Let's go to the tropics. We have tropical storm Gabrielle that is spinning over the central Atlantic. Again, I know it doesn't look very impressive. Winds of 50 miles per hour moving west-northwest at 15. It makes its way eventually northward, staying east of Bermuda, which is some great news. And we also have this other area in the tropics with a 20% chance of development. I'm going to bring in my meteorologist, John Gerard, in the next 10 minutes to have more on all this coming up.
All right, Julie, another look at your roads. 8:32 on Thursday morning. Happy Friday, Junior, South Florida. Let's take a look right here. You do have a broken down car. Look at that lonely fella to your right. He is waiting for some help to come help him get out of there. This is on the Airport Expressway going westbound near Northwest 17th Avenue. So definitely just be wary of that guy right there. Try to slow down as you get closer to that area if that's part of your commute. A few things I need to point out to you. You've got some accidents on your road, South Florida. Right here, this is on the MacArthur Causeway going westbound. You see that pocket of orange? That right there is an accident. That's what's causing those delays. This is near Palm Island, so Fountain Street. You look at the Julia Tuttle, you also see some slight delays. It looks a little bit better than the MacArthur Causeway, but you can always take the Venetian if you're heading off the beach here. Let's take you over to another accident that you're seeing on your roads, causing also some delays right here. This is in Broward County, 95 going southbound. It's at Hollandale Beach Boulevard. Still very active here. You see that little pocket of red right there? You do have a right lane blocked. So you can see right here, you may have to sit in this, and as you move further down south, you still have delays. I would just take 441 if this is part of your commute at this time in the morning. It's pretty busy out there, South Florida. 595 Broward County. These are drive times for you. I-75 to US 1 will take you 21 minutes. University Drive to US 1 will take you 13. Alexis.
All right, Annaliese, we're going to